if I give you, because we just talked about a little thing about what North Dover does and what you've done through the years, because I want to give you kudos. You're one of the original guys, doctors in the area, to do above and beyond delivering babies and doing well health care for children, for moms, and I'm certain for dads. You also are the robot man, and you're one of the first guys to do the Da Vinci. Talk about that a little bit, because
the Da Vinci robot is an amazing tool. And yes, we are the first people, certainly here in Toms River, in really 3-county area, to do robotic surgery for benign gynecological situations, fibroids, bleeding, that sort of thing. And the robot's an amazing tool because with the robot, I can see with a magnification factor of 10. Which is remarkable. My eyes plus 10.
Right.
In addition to that, the blood loss at the time of surgery is reduced to
significant
from this much to a cupful.
Right.
Capful.
A capful.
A small amount. The recovery time from a normal 6 or 8 week recovery time for routine traditional hysterectomy, for instance,
right,
to 2 weeks, back to full activity level.
That's amazing.
And the cosmetic part, tiny, tiny incisions the size of pencils. So the robot is an amazing tool. And it's an amazing tool because it helps me do my job better, helps my patients recover faster.
So help me out. It's North Dover what?
North
Write those letters down.
North Dover OBGYN Associates.
Yeah.
And if you need to get a hold of us, you can call us at 732-914-1919. In addition to the robotics, we also are involved in the Bladder Center in New Jersey, which is another major issue for women's health care from the standpoint of urogynecology, incontinence issues. So we do lots of things, but we like to deliver babies too.
Babies, but for all my softball girls, let's get that part out of your mind. And we can help with that. And there's 1,000 things that we could talk about regarding all of the medical health stuff. Tie some of this stuff. Do you guys have any ideas of tying some of this back in? It's well health, mentally and physically, and then if something happens, what to do as it relates to sports, to young females and young women in sports. It kind of goes back to the beginning a little bit. It's important to take care of the patient, which is the player, and it starts with the parents and the coaches. And you guys have hammered that home. We were even talking about the stretching with the little girls, like 8-year-olds and 5-year-olds, and I said, well, they don't have lots of muscles. I never got to finish my statement because you said, of course, they have little muscles. They're just already
so. They have just as many as they do when they're older.
Right.
Just not different sizes.
Different sizes. But the whole idea of starting them off on that routine of warming up and stretching is you're developing, just like we develop memory muscle for pitching and hitting, we're getting them in the habit of doing it right and warming up. And in the words of Steve Lang saying to us, hey, we want to hold that stretch for 10 seconds, and we want to count by ones, not tens.
I think there's a bigger issue here, though.
Yeah.
And the bigger issue is exercise. Teaching young people to have healthy habits from the standpoint of good foods to eat, healthy habits from the standpoint of exercise, not sitting in front of a computer screen, sitting in front of a television all the time. And the parents have to push them in that direction a little bit, maybe even be a role model.
Yeah.
But that's so important. And, of course, along with that goes drinking that's moderate when you're of age and no smoking. Just simple things that if I could get everyone to participate with, I would get a Nobel Prize.
Well, you just hit something that's probably very important, and we're just going to wrap it up with this because you had made the comment of all of the things that a young person can do in developing a bad habit, it would be smoking. You give us. We're going to end on a note that's pretty close to being the end. I always get the last word in.
Of course.
But smoking is the absolute worst.
Smoking is horrible for your health, and it's horrible from so many different standpoints. It's horrible for your lungs. It's horrible for your kidneys. It's horrible for your blood vessels. It makes your skin old. It makes you old. Makes you more susceptible to other things.
To everything.
Suppresses your immune system's ability to fight an infection. Don't smoke.
Don't smoke. We've known it for 40, 50 years now. And I hope that the girls get the message. And don't be afraid to talk to your parents. Don't be afraid to say, hey, it's time for me to go to the doctor. Don't ever be afraid or concerned say it out there. It makes you a healthier person, which will make you a healthier and better athlete. And then everybody knows, please send in those funny pictures. We got some good gifts that we're going to give away. Pictures, please send in any kind of pitching activity stuff, and we're going to get you a free pitching lesson with Steve Lang. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And remember, leave the game to the girls, to the kids. Thank you, and good night.